everybody? My name is Old School Nerd. It is up and coming Saturday. I'm live right now on Twitch. I'm live with all of my community. They're right above my head. We are doing reactions to up and coming bands. We do this every Saturday. And the way this works is very, very simple. On Saturday, on Twitch, I do reactions to up to 10 bands. They're all up and coming, which means they have less than 10,000 subscribers. Their song is less than 3 years old, and it's less than 6 minutes long. And we do the reactions live on Twitch. And then I take those reactions, I post them on my Patreon. And by the way, it's not the paid part of Patreon. It's the part of Patreon that everybody can go see. The link to my Patreon is in the description below. Then you go to that part, you'll see the date, today's date, which is June the 22nd, and you'll see the up and coming list. All you gotta do is find the song that you love the most and give it a thumbs up. That's a like. At the end of the week, I take the song, the video that we reacted to, the up-and-coming band that has the most likes, and they get the YouTube reaction slot on my YouTube channel for the up-and-coming day the following Saturday. It all starts with the first one, the first band on the list, Deviants. The name of the song is Lifeline. Deviants band, 260 subscribers. This song came out 2 weeks ago. It has 636 views at the time of this recording. That's not enough. We got to do better. We have no idea about this band. I have no idea what's going on, and it doesn't matter because they're up and coming, and damn it, that's what our Saturdays are about. Up and coming bands. Taking up and coming bands, putting them out there, seeing how many people we can get to check them out. Why? Who else is going to do it? They're up and coming bands. We're going to make it happen. Let's go. Deviants, Lifeline. I love the font. Good font. I love a good font. The background music does remind me of Diablo. Not for nothing, but there's no way that those guys' sounds of Running on Leaves was that soft. Technically, right now, a baby deer should be stepping out in the path. Is that just me? Okay, by the way, for everybody, if you see if you see peppers on the screen, that's good sign. When somebody puts peppers in the chat above, that means they like what they see. Don't know if you know that, but on this channel, we're all about the cayenne peppers. That's how you know. So keep looking for them. Run. Run faster. Okay, maybe there's a lot more. This is like a low-budget version of The Purge.
Walls of this maze feel endless, running circles inside. I'm trapped inside restraints, a strange can't form my mind.
Dude's literally sitting on his aunt's couch, singing vocals and playing drums. The trifecta. Don Henley, go fuck yourself. Phil Collins, what the hell are you doing? This guy's got it. He's like, okay, you're gonna sing music and you're gonna play drums? Yeah. So what are you gonna do that's different from Don Henley and Phil Collins? I'm gonna sit on my aunt's couch. Done. Winner, right there. Right now, the whole song could suck. I'm in just for this visual right here. You see this? Nana's Afghan is right there next to him. Harsh vocal drumming. Oh, I'm on the good drugs.
I can't be stopped. I feel so lost. I'm not in control of my own fucking.
The only thing that would be better on this video right now, I have a feeling that she is going to walk into the room and do either melodic vocals or more harsh vocals. But what would be really awesome for the video is after being chased by a bunch of Wish.com purge people through the woods, if suddenly she comes in, they're all playing music, the music cuts off and she goes, "Where the fuck were you guys? They were cheap." That would be so freaking epic. I know it's not going to happen, but be honest, If a band ever did that, best video ever. Tell me I'm wrong. I'm not wrong. Am I wrong? No. He says I'm not wrong, and he knows everything. With a face like that, you can trust him. Good drugs, people.
Searching for a lifeline, searching for a way to save my life. I need this now, don't let me die. Don't let me fall, don't run away. I need your help in finding my lifeline. I think I'm spiraling. Oh fuck, I'm spiraling.
Okay, real quick. Apparently, she's not even in the band. Okay, or maybe, I don't know. She might just be a theme actor that it's her struggle. The song and the video is about her struggle. They just happen to be playing in the abandoned house that she's in. Which, by the way, not a good vibe, guys. Put the fucking instruments down. Help her out. She's being stalked by some really creepy people. This drummer, the whole band is outstanding, by the way. You can tell it is an up-and-coming band because the mix is a little disjointed. But that could also be, there are some limitations when you're playing drums and singing and everything else. But his harsh vocals are great. His melodic vocals are outstanding. I just wish that his melodic vocals are a little shallow. They need a little bit more effect in the mix to give him more power on the low end to kind of really push the chorus. Now, let me also say this. The only reason why I say this is because a lot of up-and-coming bands do want a little bit of feedback from people that listen to a lot of music. I've done production in the past, so I understand that when you're mixing an album, that's one of the hardest things is to find the sound that fills it all in without muddying it and making it too much. You got to find the balance, and finding the balance in a good musical mix is the key to finding your sound. This guy is so goddamn talented to play the drums, to do the harsh vocal, and then he's got an outstanding, beautiful melodic tone. And to do it in the way they're doing it with a very funky, dynamic groove, it's got all the pieces. It's an outstanding dynamic. Do they have the kind of talent and vibe and energy that a good producer and possibly a label is going to grab a hold of and go, holy crap, can we put them in a room with Timo Bonner? Okay, let me take a moment here, okay? All of you that are in my channel right now, live on Twitch, that are watching this, right now on Twitch, if I say the word Timo Bonner, all of you know exactly who I'm talking about, right? And it's not just the mix, it is the arrangement and the production of the song, where someone takes it and they guide it to make it bigger in certain ways, to really take what the band is trying to do and show them things that they didn't even know were there. It's the same thing as having a copyright editor or someone to double check your work. The more eyes, the more ears you put onto something, they may give you an idea that you didn't even think about. That's how that works. And I could see a band like this, if they were ever put into a room with someone like a Timo Bonner from Germany or something, one of those young producers that can literally add different aspects to bands' music. They can not change the music, but say, we're going to add this, and give them a bunch of different looks to where the band can literally choose from anything in the world, where they're like, we can do anything now. A band with this level of talent, if they have the right support, can create music that they didn't even dream of. And that's what happens. You get connected with the right people. You take the right type of talent with the right type of ears with the right type of technical knowledge, and you put it all together, next thing you know, you have a Seven Spires. You have, these other bands that everyone's talking about. Remember, Electric Callboy was not huge until they found that certain vibe, that certain sound. They've been making music for 10 years. But once they found that certain mix, that certain style that connected them with an audience and made them the best version of themselves, they are goddamn unstoppable, right? Same thing goes with every band. If you look at any band that you love and you watch them progress, every band progresses. And almost every band that progresses to a point where they become bigger than anything they could have ever imagined is where they find the right people that will literally tell them something that they don't hear themselves. And with that, they become the best version of themselves. Deviants is a brand new thing I've never seen before. But when I'm looking at them, I can see Alleviate. I can see Solosis. I can see Head Wreck. I can see Malevolence in them. I can see all these other bands that are blowing up all over the world, and those bands have the same thing that this band has. The only difference is those bands have gotten the opportunities, they worked hard, and when the moment happened, they jumped it and just took off. This band has everything that those bands have, but as soon as it happens for them, my only message to them is you are doing everything best with your talent. I love the musicality. I love the musicianship. The dynamic is great. Is the video a little hokey? Yeah. Budget, you don't have one. And it's okay. Neither do I. I've played some of all. And a tiki mask with a light inside. Not exactly a lot of production value, but you work with what you have. And what you have is something really, really good. You've got amazingly talented musicians. Keep going. This is good stuff. I like this. Don't stop, because the next thing could be the thing, or even this one could be the thing that someone sees and goes, we need to check these people out. Next thing you know, you're playing at Wacken. I'm just saying, think about it. Bloodywood wasn't even a band. They were an internet channel that made music and posted videos. Then one video got spread because people loved it. Next thing you know, they're playing at Wacken. Things can happen. A band like this is too damn talented to just say, hey, we're going to give this a try. And if it works out, great. If it doesn't, don't stop. You're too good to even think. Just don't even stop. It's freaking crazy. Okay, stop. I do want to say one thing. I will be critical about one thing and one thing only. And it's because of something that, drums are on point. It's the thing that Hinka says above me. It's chunky. Hinka, it's chunky, but it's not chunky enough. The musicianship and the composition are there. The arrangement is chunky. It needs more low-end weight in that bass. That bass needs much more low weight, much more resonance on the low end, that it has that huge weight. His vocals, his melodic vocals, are so freaking awesome on the high end. If it was contrasting with really low end bass chunkiness, just that low woo in the bottom end, and he was on top of that, completely different sound. What I just said was, don't change a thing. More low end. Make it chunkier. Don't be afraid of the chunky. Now here's the thing, like I said before, the catch is, yes, More low end on the bass in the mix, but don't muddy it. You find that happy medium, because if the bass gets too chunky and too heavy on the low end, you drown out the bass kick. So you don't get the bass, that bass groove of the bass kick drum and the bass. So you want to find that happy medium. You push that chunky as much as you can. And what you can do is do what a lot of bands do. I'm not saying do a breakdown. What I'm saying is when you go into that transition bridge before the reprisal chorus, where you're really blasting those melodic vocals, that's when you amplify that low end bass chunk. Bring it up. Take us on a journey. Climax that thing. Blow it up on the top end, and then just come back in the reprisal and just rock it out. Let the entire song take you on a journey that takes you to a point where you're literally free fall off the end. Everything about it is outstanding. I had enjoyed this song. On this last end, listen to the amazing drumming. The bass is there. I just wish it was more heavy on the low end, because if it was, it would take his melodic light vocals that he's throwing in and literally give him a contrast that is to the same level of every band that you love right now. That's the thing. The hardest thing about it is when I try to give feedback to a band, I'm not trying to give feedback to say, don't be who you are. I'm just saying, I listen to so much music. I do so many reactions. I check out music from every genre, from up and coming bands to new and exploding bands to the freaking OG godfathers of metal and stuff. And they all have one thing in common. They just wish somebody would say, hey, did you hear that thing? What would be different? That's all they want. What would make it different? And some bands, they've got it. You tell them, don't change a thing. But when I'm seeing all these big, huge bands that have 150,000 views every time they drop a video, and then I see this band and they're just up and coming, and I see how close they are to the same level of musicianship and composition and arrangement that these big monster bands have, and the only difference is just push a little bit here or just a little tweak there, and then the next thing you know, it's there. This band is right there. It's right there. That's awesome. I'm in. I love a band. I love a band that has everything that you love about it, and you just want them to have everything, and they're just right there. They're just right there. Ugh.
I need a fucking life.
All right, real quick. Most important part of this entire video. It says to be continued. Good. I want to hear more from this band. So Deviants, the next time, the next song, send me a message directly on Instagram. Catch me on Twitch, whatever it is. I want to know what it is because I want to check this out. I want to see what you do next. All the pieces are there. Everything is what you like. I just want to see where you go with it next, because you are so close to being exactly what everyone loves. Something that's relatable, heavy, chunky. There's just little tiny things that would just make this instant playlist. Now, there's so many things about this song that I love already. It's very few things that it's so close, so close. All right, that's it, guys. That was entry number 1. Coming up next, entry number 2. Thanks for watching, everybody. And if you enjoyed this video, give us a like. It really helps the channel grow. Also, if you want to subscribe, right over there. A big thank you to all my Patreons out there for everything you do. And if you want more content like this, check them out above. Remember, love one another, take care of each other. We're all stuck on this smoke ball together. We'll see you later.